Lesson 1. Focus on what you can control. Marcus Aurelius once said,
"You have the power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength."
In today's fast-paced society, we often get overwhelmed by external circumstances beyond our control. However, Stoicism reminds us to shift our focus to what lies within our sphere of influence, our thoughts, attitudes, and actions. By directing our energy towards these controllable factors, we reclaim a sense of power and maintain our inner peace amidst chaos. One effective way to focus on what you can control is by setting clear goals and establishing priorities. Identify the aspects of your life that you can influence and work towards them intentionally. By setting achievable goals and determining your priorities, you can direct your energy and efforts towards those areas, thereby minimizing distractions and worries about things outside your control. Lesson 2. Embrace the present moment. Epictetus wisely said,
"First say to yourself what you would be, then do what you have to do."
It emphasizes the importance of aligning our inner aspirations with deliberate and purposeful action. By taking a moment to envision the kind of person we aspire to be and clearly defining our goals, we set the foundation for success. On the same topic, Epictetus also said,
It's time to stop being vague. If you wish to be an extraordinary person, if you wish to be wise, then you should explicitly identify the kind of person you aspire to become.
Mere intentions alone are not enough. We must follow them with decisive action. Epictetus reminds us that achieving our desired outcomes requires a proactive approach, putting in the necessary effort and taking the required steps towards our aspirations. By coupling clear self-reflection and intention with consistent and determined action, we can bridge the gap between our aspirations and reality, ultimately realizing our fullest potential and living a life of purpose and fulfillment. Lesson 3. Distinguish between real challenges and the illusions we create. Seneca reflected, "We suffer more from imagination than from reality." This insightful quote carries profound lessons that remain relevant across time. It serves as a powerful reminder of the impact our thoughts and perceptions can have on our well-being. Often, our minds are consumed by fears, anxieties, and worries that are not rooted in actual circumstances, but are products of our imagination. We tend to dwell on hypothetical future scenarios, creating unnecessary suffering and distress. By recognizing the influence of our imagination, we can learn to cultivate a balanced perspective, distinguishing between real challenges and the illusions we create. Through this awareness, we can navigate life's difficulties with greater resilience and find solace in the present moment, minimizing the unnecessary suffering we impose upon ourselves. Lesson 4. Practice self-discipline. Zeno of Citium emphasized,
Man conquers the world by conquering himself.
in a society that bombards us with distractions and instant gratification, Stoicism reminds us of the importance of self-discipline. By mastering our desires and impulses, we gain control over our lives and become less susceptible to external influences. Developing our self-discipline allows us to make conscious choices aligned with our long-term goals and values, even in the face of adversity. Lesson 5. Cultivate a positive and optimistic mindset. Marcus Aurelius asserted,
The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts.
it highlights the significance of our inner dialogue and the power of our thoughts in shaping our overall well-being. By acknowledging that our happiness is intricately tied to the quality of our thoughts, we are empowered to cultivate a positive and optimistic mindset. It reminds us that our interpretation of events, our attitudes, and our perspectives play a vital role in determining our level of contentment. We have the ability to choose our thoughts consciously, reframing challenges as opportunities for growth and cultivating gratitude for the present moment. Through self-awareness and mindful thinking, we can elevate our happiness by fostering a mental landscape that nurtures joy, resilience, and inner peace. Lesson 6. Reframe your perception of adversity. Marcus Aurelius wisely said,
Here's a rule to remember in the future. When anything tempts you to feel bitter, not this is misfortune, but to bear this worthily is good fortune.
It teaches us the transformative power of reframing our perception of adversity. Instead of succumbing to bitterness and resentment when faced with challenges, Aurelius encourages us to see them as opportunities for personal growth and character development. By shifting our focus from the perceived misfortune to the potential for personal improvement, we can cultivate a mindset that embraces challenges as valuable experiences. This perspective empowers us to approach difficulties with resilience, grace, and gratitude, ultimately turning what may initially seem unfortunate into a catalyst for personal growth and self-transformation. Lesson 7. Practice gratitude and contentment. Epictetus reminds us,
He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has.
in a society driven by consumerism and the pursuit of more, Stoicism reminds us to find contentment in what we already have. Practicing gratitude allows us to shift our focus from scarcity to abundance, appreciating the present moment and the blessings that surround us. By cultivating contentment, we can find joy and fulfillment, regardless of our external circumstances. Lesson 8. Be humble in learning. Epictetus stated,
It is impossible for a man to learn what he thinks he already knows.
This quote imparts a profound lesson about the importance of humility and open-mindedness in the pursuit of knowledge and personal growth. By acknowledging that the assumption of already knowing something can hinder our ability to learn, Epictetus invites us to embrace a mindset of intellectual curiosity and receptivity. When we approach new information or experiences with a preconceived notion of our own knowledge, we close ourselves off from the potential insights and wisdom they may offer. True learning requires a humble acknowledgement of our own limitations and a willingness to challenge our existing beliefs and assumptions. By adopting an attitude of humility and openness, we create space for continuous learning, expansion, and the discovery of new perspectives. Lesson 9. Build resilience through adversity. Seneca wisely said, "Difficulty strengthens the mind as labour does the body." Just as physical labour builds strength and endurance in our bodies, facing difficulties and hardships can strengthen our mental resilience. Adversity provides an opportunity for growth, pushing us beyond our comfort zones and forcing us to tap into our inner resources. Rather than avoiding or resenting difficult situations, Seneca encourages us to embrace them as opportunities for personal development and self-improvement. By approaching challenges with a mindset of growth and viewing them as stepping stones rather than stumbling blocks, we can cultivate a stronger and more resilient mind. Difficulties become the catalyst for building mental fortitude, expanding our capacities, and ultimately enabling us to navigate life's obstacles with greater confidence and wisdom. Lesson 10. Live in accordance with nature. Seneca wrote,
"The end may be defined as life in accordance with nature, or in other words, in accordance with our own human nature as well as that of the universe."
We are often disconnected from the natural world and our own inner selves. Stoicism reminds us to align our lives with the rhythms of nature and find moments of solitude and self-reflection. By reconnecting with ourselves and the world around us, we can restore balance, find clarity, and live in harmony with our true nature. These timeless teachings from Stoic philosophers continue to offer guidance in our fast-paced modern society. By integrating these principles into our lives, we can cultivate resilience, inner peace, and wisdom, ultimately finding strength in the face of adversity. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more insightful content. Let us know in the comments which Stoic lesson resonated with you the most. Thank you for watching, and until next time, stay strong.